Hello students, in last session up to the question number 2 from our exercise 4.2 is completed. Now we discuss the question number 3, 4, 5 and 6 in this session. The first of all, the question number 3. Find two numbers whose sum is 27 and product is 182. The two conditions are given. One condition is sum of two numbers and the second condition is product of two numbers. The first of all, we are assuming here one number as a x. As we know, it is a quadratic equation. The quadratic equation contains only one variable. So that first of all, we have to take one number. Let us take x be the one number. To obtain another number, use one of the given condition, product otherwise sum. We are using first condition, sum of two numbers is 27. On a page number 76, exercise 4.2, the question number 3 is here. Sum of two numbers is 27. Therefore, one number plus two number. 2 means the second number. 2 number is a odd word. Second number is equals to 27. One number is x. Second number remains as it is equals to 27. By making the second number as a subject, we get 27 minus x. Here the 27 minus x is our second number. Now to obtain an equation, use the second condition. Second condition is product is 182. The product of two numbers is 182. The one number is x and the second number is 27 minus x is equals to 182. Therefore, we multiply x with bracket. We get 27x minus x square is equals to 182. To obtain an equation, we shift left hand side two terms from left to right and we get x square minus 27x plus 182 is equals to 0. We would like to find these two numbers, means we solve this equation using the factorization method. Factors of 182 whose addition is 27. 182 by 2, 2 nines are and 1. 13 sevens are, 2 sevens are 14 plus 13 gives 27 and 14 into 13 gives 182. 14 13 x square minus 14x minus 13x plus 182 is equals to 0. Pair of first two and the pair of last two. x minus 14 minus 13 x minus 14 is equals to 0. Into first bracket x minus 14 in another x minus 13 is equals to 0. On comparing both brackets with 0, we get two different values of x. Therefore, x minus 14 is equals to 0 or x minus 13 is equals to 0. Here one time x is equals to 14 and second time x is equals to 13. Two values are x obtained, then the pair of two numbers are also obtained. If value of x is 14, then one number is equals to x is equals to 14 itself and the second number is equals to 27 minus x. 27 minus x is 14 is equals to 13. Now if another value of x is 13, then one number is equals to x is equals to 14, and the second number is equals to 27 minus x. 27 minus x is 14. Sorry, the second value of x is 13, not 14. Here is 13, then the value of number is 13. Therefore, the required numbers are 13 and 14. Therefore, required numbers are 13 and 14 or 14 and 13. There will be no change in answer. The order of numbers are changed. Hence, the question number 3 is completed here. Let's see the next number. The next number is the fourth number. Fourth number is the same as per our question number second from the question number 2 in exercise 4.1, which is very easy. Find two consecutive positive integers, sum of whose squares is 365. As we know, what are the two consecutive positive integers? One is x and second is x plus 1. Then first of all, we have to assume it in question number 4. Let us take x and x plus 1 are two consecutive positive integers, are two consecutive positive integer, sum of whose squares is 365. To obtain an equation, sum of whose squares is 365. Sum means addition, but for what? Squares of the numbers, means x square plus x plus 1 whole square is equals to 365. That's why x square plus 2x plus 1 is equals to 365. X square plus x square, which is 2x square plus 2x plus 1 minus 365 is equals to 0. Now 2 is common, x square plus x minus getting 2 is common. For that, first write as it is. First we do subtraction. Minus 364 is equals to 0. 2x square, getting 2 is a common, x square plus x minus 2 ones are 2, 8s and 2s is equals to 0. 182 is same as the first one. Here the addition is 27, the factors are 14, 13. If we subtract it, we get 1, we required 1. That's why x square 14x 13x minus 182 is equals to 0. Plus and minus, pair of first two and the pair of last two. From the first two terms, take x as a common, remaining into bracket x plus 14. Minus 13 is common, remaining into bracket x plus 14 is equals to 0. X plus 14 in another bracket, x minus 13 is equals to 0. X plus 14 is equals to 0 or x minus 13 is equals to 0. Here x we get minus 14 and here x is equals to 13. Consecutive positive integers, the weight given in on this word positive integers. It is negative integers. That's why it is not possible. Therefore, required two positive integers are x is equals to 13 and the second is x plus 1, 13 plus 1 which is 14. 13 and 14 are required two positive integers. Hence the two are completed. Let us see fifth and sixth. Let us see next fifth number. Fifth is again important number. The altitude of right triangle is 7 cm less than its base. If the hypotenuse is 13 cm, find the other two sides. Let us take one right triangle. Name of right triangle. Fifth number is here. Let us take triangle ABC B. The right triangle in which angle B is equals to 90. A, B, C. BC is a base, AC is the hypotenuse and AB is the altitude, angle B is right angle. Now in the question, the altitude of right triangle is 7 cm less than its base. If the hypotenuse is 13 cm, find the other two sides. From the first condition, the altitude of right triangle is 7 cm less than its base. Then first of all, assume base BC as a x. Let us take base BC is equals to x centimeter. According to the condition, altitude, here the altitude is AB. AB is 7 cm less than its base. Therefore, the altitude AB is equals to 7 cm less than base means x minus 7 semi. Here AB is equals to x minus 7 and the base BC is equals to x minus 7. The hypotenuse is 13. The hypotenuse 13 is given. The hypotenuse AC is equals to 13 semi. Now find out the condition in which the equation is obtained. We would like to find other two side. Other two side means the BC and the AB. Hypotenuse is given. It is a right triangle. To obtain an equation, we are using here Pythagoras theorem. By using Pythagoras theorem, square of hypotenuse AC square is equals to AB square plus BC square, where AC square is equals to 13 square, where AB is equals to x minus 7 whole square and the BC is equals to x whole square. Square of 13 which is 169, x minus 7 whole square, x square minus 14x plus 49 plus x square. We shift 169 left hand side to right hand side. X square plus x square, which is 2x square, minus 14x plus 49 minus 169 is equals to 0. 2x square minus 14x minus 120 is equals to 0. Subtraction of 169 and the 49. Now take 2 as a common. X square minus 7x minus 60 is equals to 0. Now we find the factors of 60. Whose subtraction is 7, means 12 5s are 12 5s are 60. 12 minus 5 is equals to 7. That's why x square 12x 5x minus 60 is equals to 0. Minus and the plus, pair of first two and the pair of last two. That's why x into bracket x minus 12 plus 5 is common, remaining into bracket, the 5 is common, remaining into bracket, x minus 12 is equals to 0. Into first bracket x minus 12, in another bracket x plus 5 is equals to 0. On comparing both with 0, we get two values of x. One time x is equals to 12 and second time x is equals to minus 5. The x is equals to 12 and x is equals to minus 5. Now what is x? Base BC is a x. X is the length of side of triangle, means the negative does not possible. X is equals to 12 is base, and now we are able to find x minus 7 as a altitude. Base BC is equals to x is equals to 12 semi. Altitude AB is equals to x minus 7. 12 minus 7, which is 5 centimeter. In the question, find the other two sides. Therefore, measures of other two sides are 12 semi and 5 semi. Hence here the fifth number is completed. Let's see the sixth number. Sixth number is related to our example 1, sub question number 2. Both are equivalent type of sum. What is says the question number 6? Let's see. A cottage industry produces a certain number of pottery articles in a day. It was observed on a particular day that the cost of production of each article was 3 more than twice the number of articles produced on that day. If the total cost of production on that day was rupees 90, find the number of articles produced and the cost of each article. First of all, see. First line, it was observed. It was observed on a particular day the cost of production of each article was 3 more than twice the number of articles produced on that day. So that assume X as a number of articles produced on that day, means the produced in one day. Let us take X number of articles produced on that day. Now to find the cost of each article, the condition is given. Cost of production of each article. Cost of production of each article was 3 more than twice the number of articles produced on that day. From this sentence we obtain cost of production of each article, means the cost of each article is equals to the cost of each article is equals to 3 more, means plus 3, then twice the number of article produced on that day, twice the number of articles, the number of articles are x, twice means 2x. It is cost of each article 2x plus 3 rupees. Now in the question the total cost is given. The total cost of production on that day was rupees 90. The total cost of production on that day was 90. If we are saying here article is 1, cost of one article is 10 rupees, then what is the cost of 15 articles? Means 150. Number of articles multiply with cost of one article. Same way here, number of articles are x, multiply with cost of each article. X into bracket 2x plus 3 is equals to 90. X into 2x, which is 2x square plus 3x, shift 90 right hand side to left hand side. Now we would like to find the solution, means the value of x, roots of the equation. 92 is 180. Factors of 180 whose subtraction is 3. 2 and 90, 2 45, 3 15, 3 2s are 12, or 3 2s are 6, 2s are 12. The multiplication is 12 here, 15 and the 12. 15 minus 2 gives, 15 minus 12 gives 3. 2x square, 15x, 12x minus 90 is equals to 0. Plus and the minus. X is common, remaining into bracket 2x plus 15. Minus 6 is common, remaining into bracket 2x plus 15 is equals to 0. Into first bracket 2x plus 15, in another bracket x minus 6 is equals to 0. On comparing both the bracket with 0, we get x is equals to 6, and here 2x is equals to minus 15, x is equals to minus 15 upon 2. Now first of all, what is x? The x is number of article produced on that day. Number of article does not negative, means which is not possible. Hence the value of x is obtained. X means the number of article produced on that day. We would like to find two things, number of articles and cost of each article. Now number of articles produced on that day is equals to x is equals to 6, and cost of each article, cost of each article is equals to 2x plus 3 2 into x is 6 plus 3. 12 plus 3, which is 15 rupees. The number of articles produced on that day is 6 and the cost of each article is 15. Number of articles produced on that day are 6 and cost of each article is 15 rupees. Hence the 4 from exercise 4.2 is complete. Means the exercise 4.2, whole exercise 4.2 is completed. The question number 2 to question number 6 are practical sums. The chapter number 4 is very much important because the practical sum is in examination in marks 3 or 4 marks. In next session, whenever we meet, we have to start a new method to solve the equation. It is called a factorization method to solve the equation. Now another 2 methods are also possible. Try to do homework by yourself. Make practicing. Practice makes man perfect.